Hey guys, Mill here with another video, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. We're on the road to 1K. If you haven't heard the news yet, as expected, Josh Hart is staying with the Knicks and has signed a contract extension up to 4 years and $81 million. Per Woj of ESPN, the deal is being finalized now. Here's a breakdown of what the next 4 years will look like on his contract. This upcoming season, he will be making $12.9 million, and the following season, he will see a big spike in his salary, making up to 18 mil. Obviously, it will be different numbers each year, but let's just take an average that over the next 4 years, he's going to be making 20 mil per year. Now let's get into it. Is this an overpay or just right? I've seen a lot of people say that he got overpaid, but personally, I think that he's worth it. For the 25 regular season games that he played with the Knicks, he averaged 10.2 points, 7 rebounds, and 3.6 assists on 58.6% shooting from the field. Another notable stat that I want to point out is the 1.4 steals he averaged. Since acquiring Hart in that Cam Reddish trade, the Knicks record has been 17-8 since, and they made it to the second round of the playoffs. We all remember how much better the Knicks were after they got him. The numbers don't lie that we were winning more games with him, and obviously it's a group effort, but he really pushed and helped the Knicks get to that next level and reach the playoffs with all of the little things that he does. He helped them in rebounding, steals, defensively, and offensively. He is one of the best guards right now in the NBA that have an all-around game, and specifically, he is the second highest rebounding guard in the NBA behind Josh Giddey. Not only did he make an impact in the regular season, but he was a huge part of the success in the Cavs playoff series. In Game 1, he had a double-double, 17 points, 10 rebounds, and he played great defense that led us to shutting down the Cavs. I just especially love rewarding guys that show up on the defensive end. And we all remember that insanely clutch shot that he hit against the Cavs with the Knicks down 1, about a minute left in the fourth quarter, and he shot it with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Sometimes it's the role players that will have the biggest impact on the game, and it won't get noticed by the media, which is why casual fans are so quick to say that he got overpaid. Could we have extended him for a cheaper salary price? Maybe that was possible, but when I think of it like this, the NBA is a business. The Knicks organization are going to reward their employees, the players, for their past and future contributions. Yeah, he's going to be making a lot of money in the future years, but that's because the Knicks not only expect him to keep up what he's been doing the past season, but to get better as well. They're making an investment in him. You wouldn't give your best employees the bare minimum, would you? And we can also make the argument that times are changing. Per Mike Vorkunov of The Athletic, he explained in an article that the NBA is flourishing financially right now, and the players benefit from that because of the collective bargaining agreement. They make between 49 to 51% of basketball-related income every season. So when the league makes a lot of money, so do its players. He also went on to state that the NBA salaries are only going up from here. In the future, players might be making double than what they are making now. For instance, remember in 2016 when Mike Conley signed the biggest contract in NBA history at $153 million for 5 years? Well, just recently, Jaylen Brown signed an extension for $304 million in 5 years as well. That is nearly double the amount of money from Conley's contract 7 years ago. And that's due to years passing, inflation, and the NBA being in a good financial state right now where it could pay its players more money. When the league salary cap increases, so does the max salary cap. And so far, the league salary cap has been increasing every year. So before you go and think that players like Josh Hart got overpaid, take into account that times are truly changing. The more money that the NBA makes every year, the bigger contracts that we are going to see. Not to mention, the last year of Josh Hart's contract, which he's going to be making the most money, is a team option deal, which could allow the Knicks to keep Josh Hart for another year after his contract expires. It's an advantage for the Knicks organization. Comment down below your thoughts on the Josh Hart extension, and if you still think he's overpaid, comment and tell us why.